and welcome back for our final card. And this is a card that I was inspired to make from a lady called Angie Judah, and she is called Chicken Scratch. And I love the fold. It uses the papers, and you see both sides of the papers, which is really nice. It's full on ice creams, which I love. So what we're going to do, a lot of the cutting, this one is in inches because she's an American lady. A lot of the cutting is already done for you. A lot of the mats and layers already done, okay? So you can measure these that I've done for you to use them again. But remember this piece of paper that we kept to one side. Now this is 12 inches wide, and we need to cut it to 5 5/8. Now, if you need a little bit of education on the inches, so here we've got 5, okay, and then each of these, not the tiny ones, they're 16. Each of these is an 1/8. Then you get to the half. So the next one after the half, the next bigger one, it is about 14.3, okay? So we're going to put it down to 5 5/8. I nearly did 5 3/8 then, Julie. Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to do some scoring. And you might want to open up the arm of your scorer, but I can show you a cheap way of doing it. So we're going to score, don't cut, please don't cut. We're going to score at 2 inches and 4 inches. Okay, and then you score at 8 and 10. But rather than open up the arm, I just prefer to flip it and score at 2 and 4 again. All right, and then we have our little card, and what you do is you fold the nearer one to the centre in, and then you get this little design like that, and it comes in like that. It's really cute, yeah, just like that. Now what we're going to do, let me just measure this because I have forgotten how far down this is. I don't even, yeah, it's about 2.5. So you can come down with your ruler and a pencil and do a line at 2.5, and then the same from the top of the other one at 2.5. Might have to make that a little bit more pronounced because it's on a cone. We've done quite a bit of ruler and pencil work today, and then like we did on the other card, you're going to pop this time, though it's a bit different. You want to put where that score is, we're cutting this corner off basically, where that score line is, you want to put that in line with the cutting guide, and then you pencil in line with it, and you end up cutting off that corner like that. And the same at the other side, but you have to do it the other way up. It's upside down this time. So you line up where the first score line is, and then you turn it and line it up with the oh, hang on, it's moved here, it's on the cone, so it's hard to see. Okay, and then we line that up, and then we get our card like that. How easy is that? Right, now this should then sit nicely on this backing card, yeah? Okay, so we can glue this on to our backing card. Which is the pool party piece. That pencil, I hope you like that my pencil's pool party, and my ruler is as well. Now it's hard to line this up, so bring that in, bring those in so you can see and line them up. And you will have a little bit of pool party edging. All right, like that. This is going to be really quick because we've already cut our ice creams out, haven't we? And I've cut loads of other stuff out for you. So I want you to take your other pool party piece and the scalloped rectangle and glue that together. Now, if this is a little bit rushed, you can pause, as I said before, and rewind. So that's going to sit on there, yeah? Okay. I'm just finding all my bits because I've lost my I've lost in between this morning waiting for the builders to stop. I've seems to have lost my purple posy circle. So I found it. So we're going to glue that onto the middle. Give you a chance to catch up then. You might not need, that's going to sit in the middle there. Okay, oops. Okay, we're now going to do our bit of stamping on here. Now, maybe I shouldn't have glued that on before I did the stamping in case it all goes wrong, but I'm going to have to go for it. So I'm going to use the Treat Yourself stamp, not stamp set. Okay. Just like to test these out as well before I do it. That's fine. So I'm going to pop it in the middle like that. I'm going to keep that open but move it out of the way. And now I'm going to remember those other 3 ice creams. Well, the time has come for them to be displayed. And they are going to hang over a little bit, so only put glue on the side that you know is going to be stuck down to something. So I'm going to pop those up there. Oh, I've only got a single scoop on here, but that's all right. I did 2 doubles before. That's fine. This one's got less calories. Okay, so now this will stick over here and we want to get it quite central. So I look at that distance and I look at this distance and at the sides, but I only want glue. I only want it glued to one side, and just to be aware that corner there doesn't want glue on. Okay, so nothing in the corner, but then only just short of one side because it can seep. So close it up like that. Eyeball that distance and then the sides, and then just stick that down there. Oops, like that. Okay. Now it is going to keep doing this because that it naturally wants to, and that's okay because we've got our little closure, haven't we? Now I'd also cut these down for you, and I'm going to use the happy birthday. It's still on a block from the first card that we did, and the second, and I'm going to stamp this in the middle like that. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could put another ice cream in here just to if you've not got enough already, just to use them up, or just to add a little bit more interest in the middle section. that straight, but I've moved it as best I can. And this is just going to sit in the centre here. It's hard to see, you need to sort of, yeah, close it in a bit so you can see where your score lines are. Okay, and then finally we just need to do this little circle in the corner, yeah, and that sits inside there. Now I'm going to use this It's Your Day, and it is from a retired stamp set, and I can sell this set now that I've finished this class, because I was hanging on to it so that I could do this. So you could either do a sentiment, or you can put another ice cream or even just a flower or something if you don't have something to fit into this circle. It's your day. And then what we do is, with it closed up, you're going to position that. So if you think from quarter to, if this, oh, I've got blackberry bliss on my fingers. If this was a clock, this little, oh, I've got it on my card now. Oh, Julie. It's going to cover it from like quarter to about 5 past. So you just want a couple of foam pads down here at like 20 to 20 past. I like to do clock references. You don't want foam pads at the top because it won't, the corner of the card then won't sit in, if that makes sense. It won't be able to get in like that. All right. Now I'm rushing that now because my fingers are, I'm a bit wary of touching it. I'm going to have to put those little sprinkles on it, I think, to cover that up. So I'm finishing that one quickly because I don't want to get ink on anything. Let's move the projects out of the way. Not the projects, the mess. And let's get the cards out. So here we have our cards from today's class. If you have any questions, then please drop me a line on julie@thepaperhaven.co.uk. To my class ladies, thank you for joining me today. I'm sorry, I'm going to rush off and clean my hands. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed making these cards with me. Please share them on your social media and tag me in by all means. And please look out for other classes I've got coming up very soon. And I will see you all very soon. All being well, stay safe and keep crafting. Thank you.